It was just over a year ago that Congress was wrapping up the impeachment trial of President Donald Trump, with an acquittal by the Senate. Now, a historical first, a second Trump impeachment is underway. But like so much else over the past year, the scene this week is a lot different. No crowds allowed, as Molly Hudson reports from our Washington bureau.
This was the scene just over a year ago when crowds gathered outside the Capitol to protest the first impeachment trial of President Donald Trump. But ever since a mob stormed the Capitol on January 6th, Capitol Hill has been surrounded by razor wire, and the only people here are National Guard troops and Capitol Police.
I think right now, it's so secure there. They have so much security around there with the fence, the Capitol Police, the National Guard, that there just isn't, nobody's going to try to approach the place right now.
Colby, who represented southeastern Arizona in Congress for 22 years, says impeachments get a lot of voters angry on both sides, but they don't always draw crowds, at least not during the 1998 impeachment of President Bill Clinton.
There was virtually none at that time. We got phone calls. We had phone calls in the office.
Crowds would be hard-pressed to show up today, Colby says.
I just don't think it's going to be very possible. I don't think anybody has the desire to do it. They did their protesting, and it was a horrific experience for everybody.
And he's not sure protesters are likely to return after the chaos of January 6th.
And I think those opposed to the impeachment, those that were on Trump's side, kind of exhausted their bile, if you will.
Inside the Capitol, meanwhile, House prosecutors made opening statements today to senators who voted 56 to 44 yesterday to let the trial proceed, rejecting arguments that a former president cannot be impeached.
The Senate needs to be listening to the testimony very carefully, and they need to decide.
But with 60 votes needed from an evenly divided Senate, Colby thinks the outcome may already be known.
We'll see what happens, but it does not appear that there are going to be the votes to convict the president and bar him from future office.
The trial started on Tuesday and is expected to last through at least next week. In Washington, Molly Hudson, Cronkite News.
Arizona Senator Kristen Sinema and Mark Kelly were among the 56 senators who voted yesterday to let the impeachment trial go forward. Senators have been hearing from House members today as they lay out their case in detail that Trump incited the deadly January 6th attack on the Capitol.